It's Maggie Vision X people back with another video. I'm going to be in the background here today. Um, Salute to Candace Owens. She's a very intelligent young woman. Makes a lot of good points. Also, shout out to Praga U. This is where I get the video from here today. Go ahead, like and subscribe and do all that good stuff with that channel. We're going to get right into this because this is what we have going on in today's society. This is the confusion and the illusion that they trying to that they just putting out there, and yeah, let's get to it.
Meaning. It means you are born with a vagina. You can have children. You have a uterus. When you are a male, you are born with a penis. You can get a woman pregnant. These words have real meanings. We cannot suddenly get into society where there are no truths.
So to acknowledge a social construct does not mean that we ignore biology, and it doesn't mean that we don't have.
Can men get pregnant?
Depends. I know.
Now, she just asked him, can men get pregnant? And this Harvard graduate, Princeton, whatever, Ivy League, whatever, he just now said, it depends. The confusion, guys.
Does it depend on?
I know trans men that can get pregnant.
That means it's a woman. Only one sex can
Well,
get
that's
pregnant.
a circular argument. That's
It's not a
making the
circular
question-
argument.
Yeah.
It's proving my thing. There is a truth, a concrete truth. You have to be born with a uterus to have a baby. Only women can get pregnant. The fact that we have arrived in a society
Right,
which
and
is
that's the
even
part I'm disagreeing
debatable.
with. That's the part I'm disagreeing
There's
with.
nothing to disagree with. These are facts. So you can say that this person who is pregnant identifies as a man. That person.
How is it debatable that only women can have babies and give birth? How is that a debate in 2022?
Was born a woman. I can tell you that every single time because only women can have sex because there are concrete truths about life.
Have babies.
Can have babies. Pardon, and that is a hard truth about life. You cannot make that go away because you want to call a man somebody who has a beard and dresses like a dude a woman. Only if it's pregnant, I can tell you exactly what it is. It's a woman.
So I'll give you. Let's go back to the social construct thing because then it'll answer the thing you just said. I'm not ignoring what you just said. I want to tie it together. So the idea of my point was that a social construct doesn't ignore physical realities, right? The social construct is about how we as a society make sense of those physical realities, right? So, for example, you said we're black, sure, right?
You said we're black?
You pick a light-skinned black person, right? They're black, right? We'd agree on that. Mm-hmm.
Now we know what he about to do. He's gonna run into a brick wall.
Let's go to the Dominican Republic. Mm-hmm. Let's go to PR. Let's go to Puerto Rico. Let's go to Jordan. Let's go to Iraq. Let's go to Sudan. Let's go to Ghana, right? And let's go to South Africa. I'm picking these places very specifically because they have different racial logics and racial paradigms. And what it means to be black here, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a universal blackness, right? In Dominican, there might be 5 different other racial categories, right? And there are some light-skinned black folk here who, when they go to Ghana, get basically seen as white, right? Because of how we socially construct it. Doesn't mean my biology changed. Doesn't mean my physical reality changed. But how society engages this stuff is what makes it a social construct. So similarly, when it comes to, I'm not ignoring the realities of race. So with race and racism in America, and then I'm going to take it back to the gender thing. When it comes to race and racism in America, it's yes, biologically we're all the same, right? Black people, white people, there's an infinitesimal difference between a black person and a white person in terms of our genetics, right? This is superficial stuff. But that's a biological reality, right? It's a biological fact, right? Just like it's biologically true as me being born with a penis, right? But the truth is, but the idea that there's social meanings attached to that blackness that make people fear me or that make people think that that person's life is worth more because they're white or whatever, those are social meanings that are arbitrary and different. So to acknowledge social constructs doesn't mean you ignore biology.
So you need to just ask him, okay, Mark, can you have a baby? And let's see what the hell his answer is going to be for that.
Logical realities.
But you just did that when you said that men could give birth.
So similarly, what I'm saying is that I'm not denying the biological reality of maleness, of the genitalia we're assigned at birth and what we can do with those body parts. I'm not denying that. That's a biological reality. Again, the social meaning I'm attaching to it is what I'm saying is more complicated.
But it's not complicated. Can men give birth?
Sometimes. That's my answer. Yes.
And the answer
That is utterly ridiculous. That he's just sometimes. That's utterly ridiculous. that he tried to answer that question with sometimes. Unfreaking believable.
Crazy. And this is, we cannot.
Crazy.
It's just crazy. We cannot allow this to happen.
But you wouldn't say the definition of being a woman is the ability to give birth.
And I'm not saying it, but only women can give birth is a factually true statement. Only women can give birth. There's only one type of human being
Only
that
people
can
with
give birth.
uteruses and vaginas
Yes,
and
can
stuff
give birth. Only women can give birth. Men
I'm not
cannot
disagreeing
give
with that.
birth.
I'm not, and that, here's what I think we're talking past each other. What I'm saying is, I'm not disputing the fact that certain body parts yield certain kinds of possibilities, right? What I'm disagreeing with is the idea that that is the measure of whether or not you're a man or a woman in society.
Okay, but it has now come to a point where if you say that only women can give birth, you are called a bigot. That is crazy. That's nuts. So if you say, like J.K. Rowling did when she got canceled by the Harry Potter cast, that only women can menstruate, okay? Can men get their period? Can you help my audience? Can men get their period?
Some can.
Okay.
Okay, so now that's all I need to hear. This is all I wanted to get my point across. Is like this is the kind of social, the social disorientation that they're putting us through. You're punch drunk right now. You're gonna sit here and with a educated mind and heart and mouth, you look like you're of sound mind and body. You're gonna say that a male can have a period. I'm done. Maggie Vision X, man. Catch me next time.